Alright, here we are. My 13th reason. And we got some topics here, alright? Jake?
This is episode 1.
Yeah, that is
Just give you
episode
the
1.
start of it all.
Alright, so our first topic right here, we have a CBS News report. We have stray bullet goes through a window and kills man eating Thanksgiving dinner inside home. Alright, now if you were to ask me how I would feel if I was eating Thanksgiving dinner inside my house and I just get shot, you know what? I'm not gonna be happy, bro. I'm gonna come back and haunt you.
Well, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't think you would feel it.
Nah, bro. I'll just gonna come back and haunt you, bro. I'm gonna be a ghost, man. But it
100%,
says
100%.
right here, a 25-year-old man was shot and killed by a stray bullet through a window. Says the man, whatever. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this name.
I don't want to pronounce
Mr.
that name.
Miguel. Mr. Miguel was eating Thanksgiving
Yep.
dinner, and at the time had nothing to do with the shooting, according to authorities. Sad scene, very sad scene, he said. Yada,
Okay,
yada,
I'd like
yada.
to say something. Okay, so you skipped over this a little bit, but it's fun. It says he had nothing to do with the shooting, according to authorities. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
You don't?
No, I really don't, because I don't know. No one shoots for no reason. He had something to do with it, whether it be he was in a gang or
You think this
he's.
man? Oh.
Alright, so basically I don't know how to feel about it. It's a little bit mixed feelings in my opinion. I don't think that he had nothing to do with it, but whatever it was, it's very, very sad to hear this. If you'd like to go on, Josh.
Yeah. Okay. So they said the police said a bullet went through his window and hit Mr. Miguel at the table. People who live nearby said they heard loud, rapid shots. Others say they saw a family member wave paramedics for help. He's.
Do you want to watch the video?
This dude is wanted. Oh, this is the dude that's wanted, bro.
Oh, okay, so okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because
So
that
this is
doesn't
the
sound
guy.
like a normal name. Like a normal name.
Yeah, and if I be honest, it sounds like he died.
Yeah, his name is Kevon Clark, or Kevin. Armed and dangerous. He's wanted. Should we watch the video?
Go ahead.
So searching for this 19-year-old. They say Kevon or Kevin Clark is responsible for killing a man who was sitting inside a Norristown home eating dinner on Thanksgiving. Eyewitness News reporter Carrie Corrado is live in Norristown at the police department tonight with more. Carrie?
Well, good evening. Police at this point are still searching for the suspect. They say he is armed and dangerous. Police also say that the victim in this case had nothing to do with the shooting and was just having dinner with his family.
A sad scene, man. You know, it was a sad scene, very bad.
A stray bullet hitting and killing a 25-year-old man eating Thanksgiving dinner with his family in Norristown on the 1100 block of Arch Street.
Sitting in there, you know, with your family for Thanksgiving, and you would never expect for anything like that.
Family telling police a bullet went through the window and hit him at the table. People who live nearby say they heard the loud, rapid shots.
My friend 20 minutes before it happened, and I went upstairs and I got in the bed. I said I'm gonna lay down, and I heard this. I'm like, what is that? When I looked out the
That is
window,
definitely funny.
the whole
Yo.
force was down here.
Others say they saw a family member wave paramedics over to help.
She was crying and saying, he's in here, please help. I seen paramedics rush in there.
Police say they're searching for this man, 19-year-old Kevin Clark, who they say is armed and dangerous. Investigators say the shooting all stemmed from an argument Clark had with relatives over alcohol. Police say they're
Bruh.
also looking for 2 other people involved.
It don't make no sense because you have kids that play and stuff, and it's out of control, and something need to be done. It was terrifying. I feel sorry for that family.
Clark is wanted for first-degree murder and other charges. If you know anything, you are asked to call police. We're live in Norristown tonight. Carrie Corrado, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you for the latest, Carrie.
Alright, so what we learned from that video was that there were 3 people arguing over alcohol or something like that, and then they started shooting. They resorted to violence, which we know is not the right answer, and they killed an innocent man just eating dinner. Jake, do you have anything to add?
You know, I think that's really, really messed up because it's Thanksgiving. I don't know. Let's be honest. We wouldn't have ever heard about this if it wasn't Thanksgiving. And that's that goes along with society today. Is a big part of it is holidays. I'll leave race aside, but a lot of it is the importance of the day, the importance of the person, etc. Because there's killings all around the world that happen, and do we always hear about them? Let's be honest, no. So it's very, very sad to hear, but it just, hopefully those 3 people get found. Very, very sad, and I hope his family's doing alright. Prayers out to his family.
Yes. We'll be sending prayers that way for sure. And on to our second topic. There are 3 men found guilty of murdering Ahmaud Arbery. This says the defendants were found guilty of murder and other charges on Wednesday for the pursuit and fatal shooting of Mr. or Mrs. Arbery. They face up to life in prison. Now let's see what this is about.
First verdict form I have is the state of Georgia versus Travis McMichael. Mr. McMichael, please stand. Verdict is as follows. In the Superior Court of Glenn County, state of Georgia, the state of Georgia versus Travis McMichael, case number CR 000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. I'm going to ask that whoever just made an outburst be removed from the court, please.
Oh.
Count 2, felony murder.
Crazy.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault.
6 counts?
We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty.
Oh my.
Count 7,
Oh my.
aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 8, false
Jeez.
imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty.
Oh, guilty of all
Count
this.
9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Dated this 24th day of November, 2021, signed by the foreperson.
Holy. Travis
That was a
McMichael
lot.
is one bad dude.
Proceed. As to Gregory McMichael,
Oh no, you got a brother.
in the Superior Court of Glenn County, the state of Georgia versus Greg McMichael, case number CR 2000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, not guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty.
Holy bro.
Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty.
Guilty.
Count 7,
Aggravated assault.
aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. This 24th day of November, 2021, signed by the foreperson.
Jeez.
And then I think there's a
As to
third,
William R.
right?
Bryan.
Yep.
In the Superior Court of Glenn County, state of Georgia, state of Georgia versus William R.
Dude,
Bryan.
what the?
Case number CR 2000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 2, felony
Gonna
murder.
be guilty of all the
We, the jury,
rest.
find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty.
Oh shoot.
Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant William R. Bryan
Guilty.
Not guilty.
Count
I was
4,
guilty.
felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant William R. Bryan guilty.
Yeah.
Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant William R. Bryan guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant William R. Bryan not guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant
that's so
William R.
crazy.
Bryan guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant William R. Bryan guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant William R. Bryan guilty. Signed this 24th day of November by the foreperson.
Jeez, man.
Jeez, that's a lot of years of
Oh,
prison.
man. How do I get out of this? Oh, Lord. Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay. So there was Gregory McMichael, the neighbor, and Travis McMichael.
So,
Fatal shooting.
what was this all about?
They apparently shot this Ahmaud Arbery when they included
It sounds like it was
his
racism.
race. Yes.
You know, with all this, I'd also like to hear their sides.
Yep. Definitely. But when you have 10 counts of all that stuff, I think
Yeah, that was a lot.
yeah, each one had
I-
10 counts. So
That's
I think
not normal.
I think that this was definitely had to do with, maybe it wouldn't have been racism, maybe it would have. I don't think we know all the facts for this as of right now.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know.
They don't have them.
Yeah, they
their
don't have that much
defensive
information.
statements.
Yeah.
But as we can say, they're most probably definitely guilty, at least with one of the 10 things. that
Oh,
they
yeah.
had.
And with 10, that's enough.
Yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse faced 4 different charges, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's even sometimes considered a lot.
Yeah.
So-
Each of these men had 10 different counts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I believe
Well-
that this would definitely be guilty in my book. Do you have any opinion?
Court says what court says. I mean, you can disagree with it, but we're not going to get too much into this one because we haven't really thought about it too much yet. So
Yeah.
I'm good with if you're good.
Now on
Prayers out
to
to what was his name?
Ahmaud Arbery. Or
Prayers out
Ahmaud.
to his family. I'm not gonna try to say his name because I'm gonna completely murder the name. So just-
murdered just
Never
like
mind.
him, bro.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
sadly. Prayers out to his family
yeah,
though.
that's true. All jokes.
All right, on to the next one.
Yeah. On to the next one. This
All
is gonna be probably funny.
Thank you so much, Congressman Cawthorn. I am so excited for your leadership on this issue tonight. Thank you for making time to address the American people. Mr. Speaker, there are 3 people who come to mind when I think of people who cannot even give their money away. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, do you remember when her donations were returned to her by members of Congress because they don't want to be associated with her? Harvey Weinstein and Joe Biden.
Oh.
Those 3 cannot even give money away. In fact, by July 3rd, 25 states across America will have rejected President Biden's federal unemployment benefit bonuses. I meet with organizations every day that request funds for worthwhile endeavors. Sadly, America is $28 trillion in debt and can't afford to spend the money on many of these worthy causes. But leave it to Joe Biden to try to spend money in a way that actually hurts our economy and is rejected by Republican and Democrat governors across our entire country. That's a special level of basement incompetency. We've got 9.3 million unfilled jobs, and I hear it back home. Businesses can't get people back to work because they are making more to sit at home on the couch. They would rather watch Dave Portnoy eat a slice of pizza. But then again, maybe that's not his viewers. Maybe it's more of the folks sitting back watching Joy Behar and The View cackle and demonize our country and all of our worthwhile efforts to restore dignity in this nation. The Biden regime is literally incentivizing laziness. But then again, they set that example on a regular basis, calling it quits in the middle of the day. When's the last time the president hasn't called a lid before his afternoon snack? In my home state of Colorado, many corporations are offering bonuses that small businesses can't afford. We're seeing massive signing bonuses from $10,000 to $30,000 for utility and HVAC workers, and that's simply unsustainable. According to the Colorado Restaurant Association, more than 90% of restaurants are having issues finding workers. I'm one of them. I've had employees say, I cannot work more than 2 days a week. I cannot exceed 12 hours of work because it will cut in to my benefits. That is un-American. Joe Biden is quickly becoming the greatest threat to small businesses since Fauci's fraud.
Oh.
While small businesses across my district, across America, are struggling to find workers, struggling to stay open, Joe Biden is struggling to stay awake. I'm calling on this administration to end these excessive federal COVID payouts and stop de-incentivizing work. Madison Cawthorn, Congressman, thank you for your leadership on this issue. And Mr. Speaker, I yield.
All Americans.
Dang, she yields. Okay, well, let's talk about this one, Jake. What is your opinion on this?
Okay, so I pulled out a couple of facts out of that. So, first fact, the U.S. is in crazy debt.
Yeah.
Did you know about that?
Yeah. And it's
Okay,
still
I
adding
didn't hear
to this day.
debt, but trillions, I did not know about that. And like you said, still adding on to the day. 9.3 million jobless in America. That's crazy.
Facts.
I mean, and that's because of vaccines, that's because of just work hours and
Viruses.
yeah, stuff like that. And like she said something about laziness across the country. It's
Yeah,
factual.
They just want to sit at home and collect their benefits.
Yep. And Biden is a huge threat to small businesses. And she said something about after Fauci's fraud or something like that.
Fauci's fraud.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Fauci's fraud, but I know who Fauci is, and I may have to research on that, but a lot of key important details there, in my opinion.
Yeah, for
So-
sure. And I think what I took from that is that, the Biden administration is flawed in a lot of ways. I mean, there are other administrations that are flawed. I'm going to put that out there right now, but
Mhm.
this is the one we are having to deal with right now, and it is flawed in a lot of ways. And this is a major way, the economy that we are in right now. Everybody wants to just sit at home, collect their benefits, and then go about their day, but in reality, this virus is going to be here until this virus has ended its course, whether it's in 5 years, whether it's in 10 years. And then if he's just giving Americans money to sit on their butt, then money's not going to be worth much anymore.
Mhm.
All right. Do
Love
you
it.
have anything to add?
No, I think that's perfect. I think we can, honestly, I think we can leave it at that, to be honest. What's her name? Lauren Boebert?
Yeah. W. Congresswoman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, mad respect to her. I think she could be a possible future president in the making.
Facts.
Very
Another-
young and smart.
On the topic of money, we have Dollar
Yeah.
Tree changing their prices from $1 to $1.25. What do you feel about that?
I mean, it's Dollar Tree.
Facts, bro. It's literally
And-
Dollar Tree.
If you click on that first one, I think, no, I'm a Market Watch.
Oh.
It says something about, they say it's not because of inflation. Oh, okay, so here's what the company says. The higher prices will allow it to offer a wider range of merchandise.
That is a good idea. I would fully stick with that, but they might need to change their name for that one.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Changing their name and trying to wider range of merchandise, that's not Dollar Tree anymore. I mean, that goes with any company.
Yeah.
If Kohl's was to start selling crazy Louis Vuitton or crazy Givenchy, Gucci, they sell like wallets and stuff like that. But like if they were to sell merchandise like clothes and stuff like that, it wouldn't be Kohl's anymore.
Yeah, it would be like just a mega store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think it definitely changes our look on Dollar Tree.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they're making some changes because they stayed the same for 35
Yeah.
years, as this said, which
Um,
is a very big thing in America, staying the same, like $1 prices for 35 years. That's a big
Yeah.
accomplishment.
It says down here, Dollar Tree says the customer response to the higher prices have been positive. And when Dollar Tree talked about the higher prices during its last earnings announcement in September, investors responded happily as well. So it sounds like they're not having a negative impact on their um consumers, and they're doing fine with it. So
Yeah, they're pretty good, I guess.
good business, yeah.
Yeah. On to the next topic: modern music and TikTok. What is your takeaway on all this?
Well, I've got to start all of them, so I think it's your turn. This is a big topic.
I started the stray bullets and the men found guilty.
All right, so you want me to start it? Okay.
Yeah, and I'll
So,
start the next one.
modern music and TikTok. I'll be honest. TikTok is absolutely ruining our society. Now, I'll also be honest. If you'll go through my phone, I have TikTok. But I would also like to say I had it whenever it was Musically.
Same, bro. That was
I woke
the
up one morning.
vibes.
I'll be honest, here's how when I woke up one morning on the couch and it said TikTok and I was so confused. I thought I got hacked. And I bet that happened across the US because it's just not normal and that to just change. I mean auto updates, but still that's kind of scary. Um Going on with modern music is connected to TikTok. Our music is decided, our popular music is decided by TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter. But TikTok's a big one because a bunch of people do dances and it gets on the For You page, it goes rapid, it gets viral, and what happens? It blows up.
Facts.
It goes crazy. And all of a sudden, that's the best song in the world.
Facts.
Modern music changes every single day, and there's a new song out every single day. There's never going to be. I don't know how to explain it. It's always going to change.
Yeah. And I'm gonna spin off of what you said right there. Never gonna change. We have language, the English language and language in general. That is an ever changing substance right there. But when you put it into music, there are finite genres that we have. And there might be genres that are being made today, but they all stem off of the same thing. And most of the time our modern music today, they have like bad narratives pushing bad things, drugs, money, all that stuff. And there's little to no good, like, positive people that are rapping or singing or country strumming or whatever you want to listen to or whatever you do listen to. There are hardly anybody that, or any people that do positive, impactful songs. And even if they do, a lot of people do not listen. And that's just the society we live in. As you said, TikTok, most of the songs on there are bad and stuff.
Yeah, and another big thing with what you said drugs. You said nobody puts out like good music. It always promotes drugs, and I'm not gonna say the other word, but I think there's a lot of songs that don't, but mainstream is decided by the viewers, and it's the
Yeah.
bad songs that are pushed to the top. And
Yeah,
I think you could
because
agree with me is that it's just the society that we live in.
facts. That is definitely for sure.
I'd also like to say that TikTok isn't a bad app, but there's a lot of bad things on it. They're pushed and pushed and pushed. And I think TikTok is decently good about staying out of the politics too, which is a positive of it. I mean, you can't always discuss negatives. It's pretty good about keeping out of politics. Every now and then there'll be politics videos, but they try and stay out of it, I feel like. And if they are trying, then they're pretty good at it. It's normally just funny videos and dances. So
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, that is definitely true. In the society we live in today, they push the bad songs for the worst reasons, and then like, like the viral song WAP. They had dances on TikTok for that, and it was just kids download that app and stuff. And I'm gonna take a back thing that you said, backtrack just for a minute, bro. I'm not gonna cap with you. I had Musically, and then I had got a new phone, and I forgot all about it. A couple months after I got the new phone, I went on the App Store, I searched Musically, I saw TikTok, I was like, what in the world is this? Bro,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just, they change all the time. And then, sooner or later, TikTok's going to be dead. It's going to be on the next thing, like Minge Mod or something. I never even know.
You said WAP. I know what that means now, but a bunch of kids don't know what it means whenever they say it. Because at first, I'll be honest, I didn't know what that means. I don't think we should say what that phrase means, but
Yeah.
let the viewers figure that out on themselves. But it's important that kids know what they're saying, kids know what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, I think that was a great topic. If you'd like to say anything, go ahead. I'm done.
All right, we have one more topic here, and it was Black Friday. And I'm going to tell you right now, Black Friday, it was okay for me. I didn't really go shopping or anything, but, a once-in-a-lifetime thing happened to me, though. The Walmart.com website, it had a queue time. It had
Did you take a
queue
screenshot
time.
of that, right?
Yes, I had a screenshot of it. It was crazy. It was nothing I've never seen before. Now, I've seen stuff be out of stock, but I've never seen a website heavily trafficked that it had a queue time, especially a corporation like Walmart. How was your Black Friday, Jake?
It's crazy. Black Friday is supposed to be one of the biggest shopping times. Cyber Monday's pretty good too. But I was decently surprised. Black Friday was pretty good for me. I got a new monitor. Pretty good monitor, I'm not gonna lie. 144 hertz and MSI. It's pretty nice. But other than that, I would also like to say that Black Friday for others was a lot of online shopping, I heard.
Yeah.
A bunch of people were online shopping, and as someone who has family who has worked at Walmart, that's different. Normally there's lines going into the parking lot waiting at 4 in the morning or whatever time it is. But no, a bunch of people were doing online shopping this year because it's just more convenient, and it was a good Black Friday for me, but definitely different this year than last year. And I think viruses, COVID-19 in particularly, has had a big impact on shopping.
Yeah, that is for sure. Everybody, half of the population of the U.S. scared to get the vaccine, half of it scared to go outside. Slim percentage or whatever percentage, I'm not gonna go with it, that actually has the vaccine. Some of them are still scared to go out. It's a crazy experience with this whole pandemic, and we don't know how long it's gonna stay out here. So like earlier, the small businesses going out because they don't have like online shopping and they can't get their products sold because nobody wants to go outside, and then they have stuff like this where we have to wait to get stuff online. People are scared to go outside, all this stuff. But just life right now.
I just searched something up real quick, and I don't know how much of this is true, but it sounds about right. Online purchases have increased by 6 to 10% points across most product categories. The biggest gainers are electronics, gardening, pharmaceuticals, I don't know how to say that, education, furniture, cosmetics, personal care, and that's it. So that's the biggest gainers for the 6 to 10 percentage points. But like you said, COVID-19 has had a huge impact, and we don't know how long it's going to be here.
Yeah, that is true. Do you have anything else to add?
Stay safe out there.
Yeah, definitely, that is for sure.
I think this is good episode 1. We're going to be back tomorrow with another one, right?
Hopefully stream this other one.
Yeah, I was going to say, it should be hopefully a stream so you guys can comment and help us out with a different category that you guys want discussed. And I'm done.
All right. thanks for watching this video. Hopefully next one will be a live stream so we can interact, as Jake said. And thanks for tuning in. This is our 13th reason why you should subscribe to our YouTube channel. Peace.
Have a good day.